We hear from time to time about businesses without a backup and recovery strategy, losing everything. Experts often say that backups should be given as much importance as the overall protection of an organization's network. There's no doubt, though, that permanently losing data is a completely preventable disaster. Gregg Petersen is a veteran IT expert. He's with us tonight here on Emirates News. Gregg, thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Greg. Good to be here.
Now, you know, there are a lot of SMEs out there who have not backed up their data. What would your message be to them?
Do it, number one. You know, get out there. There's a lot of technologies out there that are very user-friendly nowadays. So even as an SME, you don't have to be scared of it. You know, I always akin backup to an insurance policy. You know, you never ever need it until something really, really goes wrong. So I would suggest two things. Number one, start performing your backups. You know, there's disk technology out there which is very easy to use and it's very safe. Number two, when you start doing your backups, start verifying the health of the backup. Because there's nothing worse than having a disaster and thinking, hey, I have a backup, and then you go there and guess what? You know, it's all corrupt and you can't recover the data anyway. So there is other good technologies out there that automatically verify the health of these backups.
Now, cloud computing is being talked about a lot for backing up data and things like that. And you know, are companies currently making full use of it and the full capabilities of it?
Well, you know, cloud is something that we all talk about. You know, it's like the cloud in the sky. There's never ever going to be one cloud that's exactly the same. But I think essentially, yes, people are starting to adopt the various technologies that make up a cloud, because a cloud is just a bunch of technologies put together in order to provide a better SLA, faster time to market, and really help us be more agile and make essentially us do a lot more business in a much smaller space of time. So yes, people are adopting these various technologies. Will we ever see the ideal cloud? You know, time will tell, but I don't think so.
For SMEs, Greg, that you know might not have a dedicated IT department, you know, is there enough guidance for them to be able to back up and back up their data correctly?
Yeah, I think if you had the time to sit online and research all the technologies and make your little IT environment work, sure, you know, it's there, the information's there, absolutely. But if you're a shoe manufacturer or a restaurateur, do you want to be doing that? No, you don't. You know, you want to be making shoes and serving food to people. So I think it's there, it's available, but my suggestion is, you know, don't take the time out, you know, stick to what's best for you. There's local service providers that can do everything for you, and they're highly skilled, you know. You let them, you know, use their skills to help you, focus on your core business, which is whatever that may be, of, you know, restaurant or whatever.
Now, you're a veteran of the IT business. You know, what do you think are going to be the most interesting innovations moving forward?
Yeah, look, I'm a little bit biased towards, you know, things like virtualization, which is essentially where the journey to the cloud begins. So I think, you know, as people move more and more towards virtualization, it does lend us towards the journey to the cloud. What I'm personally seeing is a lot more people worrying about disaster recovery. So I think you'll see this year a lot of people putting that into place. Whether they build their own disaster recovery or whether they outsource that to local service providers, or even a lot of people are moving towards cloud disaster recovery solutions that are available quite freely from Google and Amazon and Azure and people like this. And really not for a lot of money. To remove essentially all the risk from your environment, which is important because, you know, at the end of the day, when you have a problem, you need to get everything back right.
Great. We've run out of time, but Gregg Petersen, many thanks.
Thank you very much, Greg. Cheers.